Hi everyone, my name is Christine Burke and welcome back to my YouTube channel, a place where you can unleash your creativity and feed your creative soul. It's been a while since I've done a video, painting lesson. I got so busy with my virtual paint nights and my virtual paint lessons. If you want to check out my virtual paint parties that are coming up, you can visit my Facebook page at Christine's Art World US. I'll put the link below in the comments. Today I'm outside because it's a beautiful day here in Garnet Valley, so I'm grabbed my materials and came out here. Today I will be teaching you how to paint this rainbow jellyfish. This is a beginner lesson and a great lesson to do with the kids this summer. You can even take it a step further and research and learn about jellyfish too. So take some time to get your space ready to paint. Like I said, I'm outside with all the beautiful nature sounds, some wind chimes. I have my clean juice orange drink. So take a few minutes and create your space and let's get ready to paint. Okay, so I have my painting space created, and before we get started, I'm just going to quickly go over the materials that you need. So we have an 11 by 14 canvas, and you could definitely do this on a smaller size if you want, an 8 by 10, or you could even go bigger if you would like. And you need 3 brushes on the list, a fan brush and 2 round brushes, a smaller one and a bigger one. I also have extra round brushes and fan brushes because I like to switch off. Then a cup of water, and then I have the paint board, and I have a rock here because it's a little windy. So we have a light blue, an aqua blue, a cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, a light magenta, a darker magenta, a white, and a lime green. I also have an emerald green on the list that I didn't pour yet because I'm going to use that at the end. I didn't want it to dry up. So there are our colors. They're also listed in the description. So step 1, we are going to paint the background. As you see, it goes from lighter to darker. So I'm going to show you step by step how to do that. Okay, so we're starting at the top of the canvas, and we are going to start by using the white, the light blue, and the aqua. So you're going to take your brush, dip it in water, and I'm going to get all 3 colors on my brush at the same time. My white's a little dry. And you're going to go about a third of the way, a little less than a third of the way down. We're going to put these 3 colors crosshatch. A third of the way down. We're going to do the sides too. So crosshatch, you're holding the brush at the end, and you're just forming a bunch of little X's as you glide across the canvas. Okay, so we have it a little less than a third of the way down with those 3 colors that I said. But now what we're going to do when we get a little less than a third of the way down is we're going to start bringing some cobalt blue mixed in with those colors. So do a little less white and still the blue and the aqua green and a little cobalt. I'll show you that now. So I'm going to get all 3 on my brush at the same time. Just a touch of white and some cobalt blue. And now we're going to start from where we left off, and we're going to crosshatch. Now if you want, you can come up slightly with some of that blue too. And we're going to go, I would say, to about the halfway mark with these colors. Alright, so I went a little more than halfway down, but that's okay. For the last part, because we're just going to be adding that Cobalt Blue again and some Ultramarine, for the last part, see how it gets really, really dark? We are just going to do the Cobalt Blue and the Ultramarine Blue on our brush, and it's going to be darker. Forgot to add some water. And we're going to go down, and remember you're painting the sides, and fill in the rest of the canvas with the Ultramarine and the Cobalt Blue. Okay, so here we have it. And now if you look carefully, I always like to do at least 2 layers. Yours may be fine, but I do suggest a second layer if you need it. You can see some of the white canvas still showing through. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing I just did, starting at the top with the lighter colors and then gradually working myself down to dark. I'm going to do a second layer right now. Okay, so the background is done. It's just drying a little more. So light to dark, and if you saw on the time-lapse part, on this one part, if you're having problems blending it, you can dry, I just picked up another fan brush, but you can dry off your fan brush and kind of just lightly with the dry brush blend it so the colors mix. What we're going to do next is we're going to start the jellyfish. What we're going to do is we are going to start with this kind of a half of a circle part, and then this is just squiggly lines, and we're going to do little lines right here. We're going to use the lighter pink for this, and the small, you can either you can use a small round brush or the large round brush. It's like a matter of preference. I'm going to use the smaller round brush for this part. We're going to do this, it's kind of like a half of a circle. We're going to do it in the lighter pink color, and we're going to use one of our smaller round brushes. If you notice, it is on a diagonal, the jellyfish. Now, I've done this with many people, and some of the kids or the adults have done theirs more straight, and it looks totally fine too. I love how everybody's just turns out unique and different, and it's an expression of you. Okay, so you dip your brush in the water, tap it off, and I'm going to get some of this light pink on my tip of my round brush. We're going to start with the top part of the circle, and we are just going to draw it in, paint it in, I should say. Then when you get down to this side, there's a little squirrely going on. Okay, so we have that part of the circle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do these wavy lines all along the bottom of the circle. And sometimes they do need a second layer, but we can get to that. You can do that when it dries. Now we're going to do these 2 pink lines coming down from each corner. We won't go all the way across because the tentacles will go in. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to do these lines coming down from the Jellyfish. And we're going to do those in light pink with just a little bit of paint on your brush. All right, so we have those. As you look inside this, there's different colors in there. That's a wash that we're going to do later. But what we're going to do now is we're going to just do a second layer of this pink, and you can add a little of the darker pink in as you're doing the second layer. We're going to take and outline this pink part right here with some white. Okay, so we have the white in there, and now we are going to do underneath these tentacles. You see some pink. It's actually a mix of the hot pink and the another hot pink, the light pink and the darker pink. And they are actually the jellyfishes. They're called the arms. So we are going to do those first, and they're more zigzaggy, where the tentacles are more curly. So I'm going to show you how to do the zigzaggy arms. You're going to take your round brush again. You can take your bigger round brush if you want, or you can continue with the small brush. And they are coming, the arms are coming from right inside these parts. So I'm going to take some hot pink on my brush. Oh, I have some another color on my brush I have to get off. So hot pink and some light pink on the brush at the same time. Hold the brush at the end, and you're going to start up here, and you're going to just do zigzags. I get some darker pink. Do about 3 of them. And these are more in the middle. Okay, getting a little windy here. You can hear my wind chimes. Just like that. Then we are going to let them, I'm going to make this over here a little lighter. I just threw some lighter pink in. And actually a little white. And zigzag all the way down on them. Now we are ready for the tentacles. They go over top of the arms, and they mostly stay in that area right in here and go to the edge. And the tentacles are all different colors. I used the lime green, I used the light blue, I used the cobalt and the ultramarine blue. And for a lot of them, I mixed white with it on the brush at the same time. What other colors? If you have a purple, you can put that in. You can make a purple with your, you could try purple with the darker pink and the blue and some white to make a purple. So we are going to take the big round brush, and I'm going to show you how to make these tentacles. I'll start with the light blue. So if you have the light blue on your brush, you could just do a couple light blue throughout. So I'll take a little white with the light blue. Oh, let's get the pink all the way off. Make sure your brush is clean. All right, so got a little bit of white and the light blue. So you're going to hold the brush at the end, and you're just going to reel lightly do and it's kind of like the same pattern as up here. You're just going to swirl. So I have the blue, and I'm going to do another one. And these can also, you could do second layers on these too, because sometimes comes out light. And it can come out to the side there. So I'm just going to continue with all the colors doing different colored tentacles. So we are going to continue doing different colors, but I just want to tell you I also poured some of the emerald green. So you can see I got a little carried away with my tentacles. I did more on this one than I did on that one, and I just noticed that my this top part is a little smaller, but hey, that will make you see that each painting is unique, and you can just go with the flow of it. So we have two parts left to do. We have the bubbles, and then we have the wash inside of here, the colors to make it kind of look transparent. So both of these are going to be done with washes, or you can call it a glaze, you can call it a wash. You need your second paper plate, and I'm going to start with the bubbles. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to want some clean water and some white paint. And I will show you how to do that. Okay, so I just had to get some clean water. So we're going to use the bigger round brush and make sure it's nice and clean. And like I said, we're going to create a wash or a glaze, whatever you like to call it. And you get your round brush that's clean, and you get some white paint, and you're going to put it on that second paper plate, like that. Then you're going to get a lot of water and just add it on. So it makes like a thin type wash. Then you're going to clean your brush off so you don't have paint. Clean the white paint off of it so we can use the wash. And we're going to create these bubbles with the wash. Now, I have it on an easel, but you're going to want to put it somewhat flat. I'm going to show you on the easel. They might run a little, but that's okay. I'll show you. And we are just going to do circles with this wash. So it's running a little, that's why you want it flat. Circles with the wash all over the canvas. I'm going to put it flat and show you. Alright, so I have all the bubbles done. And there's just another step to the bubbles. If you look closely, I outlined not all the bubbles, but a lot of the bubbles. You don't have to do it to every single one. Like, I don't think I did it to these two down here, but I outlined it not with the wash, but with white paint. And I also added a little highlight to each of the bubbles. Well, actually, yeah, mostly all of them. I don't think I have a highlight on that one. But so this is how you do it. You're going to pick up your smaller round brush, get the white paint, not the wash, and you're just going to take and you're going to outline the bubble, and then you're going to add a highlight. It's just like a little dab. In fact, I could go through real quick and do a little dab on each one. It's like a dot on the smaller ones and a little line on the bigger ones. Now they look like bubbles. And then you can go and outline the other ones. All right, the bubbles are done. And we have one last part, and that is the wash inside of this part. So what I did is I use predominantly the lime green for this wash, and I did it in this part and in this part. This part had some white with the lime green, but you can see some teal in there too. So you can kind of just experiment with the washes, and I'm going to show you. It's going to be done the same way. We can use that same plate because the white is probably dried up by now. So you get a little bit of the lime green and some water, and you make a wash with the lime green. And remember to wash your brush off to get the paint off from mixing. So then you just are going to fill in this part with the lime green wash. This one's not running as bad. I thought I was going to put it flat again. Okay, so I got the lime green wash in there, filling that in. You can kind of go upward strokes like pink lines. Yep, there's my dog. He's been out here the whole time, nice and quiet. He's ready to go in. So this part in here, down in here, has a little white, so get some white mixed in with the lime green for the wash. And just fill. Okay, hold on. Fill that in. Oh, that's a little, see, I didn't wipe my brush off. Okay, and if it's too thick, that's actually great that happened. You could just kind of get the paper towel and blot it in. Okay, and we're going to let this dry, and then we're going to experiment with another color. All right, so there you have it. The lime green wash just gives it a transparent, with the white down here, with white and lime green down here. Just gives it like a transparent kind of look for the jellyfish. I'm going to leave it, I think, just with the lime green, but if you want to experiment with doing washes of other colors over top of it, you can certainly do that too. I hope you enjoyed today's jellyfish painting. Here's the finished product. As you see, a little different from the original one, but that is okay. Each painting is unique, just like each person, and I might keep working on it. I have a habit of doing that. I just keep playing with the painting. If you liked today's video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you know a mom who's looking for activities to do with her kids this summer, please share it with her. It would be a great activity to do. Let's get everyone creating. I have a new saying: create, don't read. So stay tuned for more art lessons and other creative adventures coming soon. And we have somebody who has been good this whole time. Let me get him. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Hope the weather's perfect where you are, too.